recently the D4's been looking real good, and you see him out here today, obviously not in the teams, but you see Bosa out there. What does it make you feel when you see them looking pretty lively out there?
Makes you feel great. It's just good to have them back. I didn't get to see a good look at them since they're kind of getting worked in gradually, doing individual drill and stuff. But having them back just gives not only a boost to the whole defense, but to the entire team. Having two playmakers and guys who are leaders on this team, that's always a huge boost.
I know you're obviously on the defensive side, but how much interest do you take in what's happening at quarterback?
I let that handle itself. Like you said, I am on defense. I'm so locked in on what I can do individually and then also as a unit on defense for how we can improve and help this team win games. So I don't think I'm too involved on that side.
Are there any behind the scenes things that DeMeco has brought to the defense, little tweaks here and there that's caught your eye?
A couple of tweaks, I'd say. I would, not to give away scheme or anything. Obviously, he's going to have his own taste or his own touch to the defense. He's the same exact person he's always been, since when he was coaching me and the rest of the linebackers. He brings that passion every day, and he knows exactly what he wants. So it's been great so far.
Right, not just today, but in times past, you and DeMeco always seem to be talking before practice, before drills get going. What's kind of the tenor of that? What do you guys chat about?
We're always just trying to make sure me and him are on the same page. He's the one that's going to be in my ear, and I'm the one who's going to be echoing his calls. So we always want to make sure we're on the same page with whatever's going in that day and what he sees that I could probably improve upon or what the defense needs. He knows he can go to me because they're all looking at me at the end of the day when we're in that huddle.
I had the chance to talk to Jimmy Ward yesterday. He was saying that the D-line is a little reminiscent of what you guys had in 2019. Do you see that as well?
Yeah, I think they're the 2021 defensive line. And we talk all the time, right? And it's so easy to talk about that 2019 team as a whole and then obviously the defensive line. But, I kind of want to put that behind us. It was great when take it for how it was, and now we're on to what we are now. If we're shooting for the 2019 defensive line, why not shoot ahead of that? Why not want to be better? So I'm very excited about that group. I think we have starters not only on the first team, we have starters in that second team group, third team, guys who all, played football in the league and guys that I'm really excited about.
Right, you guys have a little bit of a bigger and younger group of linebackers this year. What's that dynamic like, and how excited are you to work with those guys?
It's great, man. We have a lot of young guys for sure. I think I'm second oldest in the group now, so that's pretty interesting. But like I said, a lot of young guys who are hungry, ready to prove themselves, including me. We just want to go out and we want to create that energy for the entire defense. The D line, I think it starts with them, with how they penetrate and do their thing. But at the end of the day, the linebackers they lead the way in terms of how we execute and how we're communicating out there. So, like I said, I'm really excited about our group too.
With your answer about the 21 defensive line, do you think there was an element of last year you kind of maybe just thinking that the 2019 season would just roll into the 2020 season and it wasn't just, you need to make a clean break and start new? Was there any kind of that going on, you think, last year?
No, not really. I think we were pretty focused in, honestly, from start to finish. It was a unique year given the COVID situation, and you can go through every excuse, in the book of what happened. But every single year, I think each guy, and that's just being a professional, especially in this league, you got to put whatever you've done behind you. None of that matters anymore. What I did last year, none of that matters. What they're going to go off of is who you are now, today, going forward. And that's my only focus, and that should be everybody else's focus on the team.
The linebacker group is young, but you have a lot of guys who returned from the last couple of years. How much easier does that make you guys get on the same page?
Yeah, that connection obviously is huge when you have experience with one another. You talk about guys like Dre and Aziz, Flan, some of those guys who've been in games, and we've played with one another, and added Marcel to our group a little bit. You have that camaraderie already, and then when you have repetition together, that makes for much smoother and quicker communication, and we're playing that much faster.
Brett, having some fans
out there today. What kind of different energy does that bring, and then what makes you look forward to the season, knowing that fans will be back in the stadium?
Yeah, it's great. You know, from the moment I stepped out there, when I walked out and saw the fans and got them going a little bit, that was fun. I love the fans, and I'm so excited for when we have full stadiums again because, like I've said before, like that's what gets us going. It was really strange to play without them last season. We got through it, but it's good to have them back.
You know, you're not going to go against them until pads go on, but the offensive line is a little bit bigger this year. I mean, is that something that you noticed when you're out there lining up against them, and there's been some bulk added to that unit?
Yeah, no, they look great, and we still go against them even with pads not on. It's just it's a different type of I guess different type of speed tempo than when pads are on, but they do look great. Adding Alex to that at center, I think that's a great piece for them in terms of his experience and his veteran presence. You know, usually it's me and him going at it one-on-one. So, like you said, when the pads come on, that should be fun.
You already see him making a difference on the offensive line?
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, with just that veteran presence, he already knows all the calls, I'm sure, because he played under Kyle before with the Falcons, and you know, just kind of helping out with the rest of the offensive line. You want a guy like that who's, you know, snapping the ball to the quarterback.
What is it like going one-on-one with him in that kind of that chess match?
It's good. You know, he obviously has those savvy vet moves that he's acquired over the years, and he's strong, he's big, he's everything that you would want in that centerpiece.
Fred, can you talk about what it's like to enter camp as a player? Trent mentioned yesterday when you have a good vibe and you know your team is good. Can you talk about what that feeling's like when you walk in? This team is built to have long-term success.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way every year, honestly. You know, I felt that way back when we were 4-12. We've always had the guys. We've had the right culture. You know, we're continuing to put it together and try and make it special. I love the guys that we have in this building. Everybody loves football, so you know it doesn't take a lot to get guys going and you know bring that passion about what you do. So yeah, it's the same type of vibe this season. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Faithful, don't forget to click here to subscribe to our YouTube.